Good dinner of Shabbos. This week's Parsha, Parshas Mekeitz, fascinating Parsha, full of interesting twists and turns. And part of that story of Yosef and the brothers coming down to Mitzrayim, the pasuk says that the brothers are all getting together, and Yosef finally says, "Bring me Binyamin." To bring Binyamin down to Mitzrayim, and then the brothers start talking amongst themselves, and they say, the brothers say to one another, they're talking to themselves, and they say, Aval Ashemim Anachnu, we're guilty of this, Alachinu, what we did to our brother, Asher Ra'inu Tzaras Nafsho, because we saw the tzara that he was going through, Behischananai Elenu, when he was asking for mercy, he pleaded with us. But we didn't listen to him. Al Cain, therefore, ba elenu hatzara hazos. That's why this tzara came, this hardship came upon us, because Yosef was begging for mercy. Yosef was begging them. Yosef was begging, and they did not listen to him. What's interesting is that the pasuk doesn't say that the reason why this tzara came about was because we sold Yosef. And in fact, we know, the Gemara says that the brothers were in the right. The brothers had the right to get rid of Yosef, min hadin, min haTorah, from the actual letter of the law. They had a right to get rid of Yosef. So that's not why the tzara came. But why did the tzara came? Because even though the letter of the law, they may have been right, but they didn't have mercy on their brother. Yosef was pleading, Yosef was pleading with them to get him out of that pit. He was begging. And the brothers ignored, and the brothers did not listen to him. And that's why this tzara comes. Not because they didn't listen to the letter of the law, because they didn't have Rahmanas. In fact, the Gemara says that the second Beis HaMikdash was destroyed because Klal Yisrael didn't do, the Gemara says, Klal Yisrael didn't go lifnim mishuras hadin. They didn't go that extra mile. They didn't go a little extra that they had to. And the Mefarshim say over there also in that Gemara that the reason why the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed was because of the Mechiras Yosef, that Yosef was sold, and then all the years later the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed because of that. So looking at it this way, it makes perfect sense. The Beis HaMikdash was destroyed because Klal Yisrael didn't do Lifnim Mishuras Hadin. They didn't go the extra mile. And that's the same thing that the brothers did. That's the same thing that the brothers were guilty of. Again, the Malbim and many others explain that min hadin, min ikar hadin, from the letter of the law, the brothers were in the right. They had a right to get rid of Yosef because of, many Mefarshim talk about it. But to not have Rahmanas on a brother, that's inexcusable. That's something that's really inexcusable. And that's why the brothers say, Asher ra'inu hischanna elenu v'lo shamanu al kain ba'elenu hatzara hazais. We always have to have Rahmanas on our brother, on our fellow Jew, and our actual brothers and sisters, our siblings, we have, and all of Klal Yisrael. We must always have Rahmanas, and sometimes and oftentimes that's more important than keeping to the letter of the law. Have a wonderful Shabbos.